Go about here for me.
Huh?
Roll your window up to about here for me. Your window. All right, that's good. Yeah, you're at 5%.
That's the exemption. I can show you my insurance right afterwards.
What's that?
I can show you my insurance right afterwards.
Was that a Porsche truck? I think
Okay,
so.
let's see your insurance. What year model is your Porsche?
2025. I just got it. I didn't even get my thing in the mail yet. I just got it.
You didn't tell me what car is covered.
Right there. Say it right there. Porsche.
Perfect. All right, I'll be right with you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Bell, you still living at this condo address?
Correct.
What's that?
That's a correct. Yes, sir.
What brings you up here at Trinity?
I was going, but I work at Wainwright, but I was going to the barbershop. I just left the barbershop just now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but I work at Wainwright.
What
Correction.
does something like this cost today?
I mean, if your credit good, I said if your credit good, it won't cost you that much.
No, I'm talking about a Porsche. What's a Porsche go for today? This Porsche. You said you just bought it.
Oh, I mean, my price ain't gonna be your price, but it was like 90, 100, 100,000. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, credit good, so you don't really got to put much down, you know?
There you go.
Yeah. How's your day so far? Everything good?
Man, good day, good day.
That's good. That's good.
You asked me about my Porsche. I would have asked him about his wife. How long your wife been married? How often do you be hitting it from the back? Get out of my business. I wouldn't have told him nothing. I would have told him, don't worry about it.
Driver's license back, Mr. Bell.
Thank you.
What's going to happen is a citation for the windshield tint. You have an exemption to your side windows. That's good. But you can't have window tint past your AS1 line.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
So what's it cost to get your windshield tinted?
Actually, it was free. It came with the
Why is all of these questions being asked? This is none of your business.
when I got the car.
Okay.
Yeah, they did it.
What's your cell phone number?
I need a cell phone number.
Yep. For a ticket.
I never.
Since when do you got to give a cell phone number for a ticket? I ain't never gave a cell phone number for a ticket. What?
That never happened before for me.
What's that?
I said I never heard that before.
Never heard what?
Somebody, I gotta get my number too. I never heard that before. And I was actually,
Citation for your window tint. Judge's information's right here.
Yeah.
You'll have until the 15th to get it taken care of. You have
Okay.
any questions?
no, I got no questions. That's
All
okay.
right. Get signature right there then.
I gotta get a signature too. I just
Yes,
take
sir.
it.
Either that or we'll go see the judge right now.
Come on, all right, no problem. I ain't gonna
Okay.
try. No problem. Where you want? Right here, right? Which one?
It's right across here, sir. It's a promise to appear that you're going to take care of this.
Gotcha.
You need to see a signature on
I
it.
put T-Bell. That's my signature on my ID. That's my
Write it
signature.
hard enough where it can go through the carbon copies, please.
All right. I don't want no issues. Thank you. I'm gonna get it fixed. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Besides, you gotta get it fixed before then to show proof, right?
That's up to the court. This
Oh,
is the
okay.
judge's office.
No
will work
problem.
with you on that, okay?
So I'm trying to go this way. So what will be the best way so I won't get a ticket?
Go up there, take a right.
To go all the way around again. Okay. All right. Thank you. I
Be
appreciate
careful
it.
going home. Take
Always. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth and why he's asking all these questions and why he this is his thing. He's a hater. I want his face to be on screen. I want him to be looking at the camera. He is a hater. He is upset because he sees a black man that has his paperwork together, that got him a nice Porsche, right? He don't see him walking down the street with his pants sagging to his knees. He doesn't see his stereotypical thought process of what he thinks he should see when he sees black people. See, a lot of these people, not all white people, but some white people, like him, I believe, and others, they don't like when black people just are enjoying life. What are you doing? Why do you have money? Why are you able to exist around me and being able to be more successful than me? He's a cop. I don't know what state this in. He probably makes $50,000-$60,000 a year, which is not bad money. You know, that's not bad, but you can't afford a Porsche. You know what I mean? So, he's asking all of these questions probably because maybe he thinks the Porsche isn't his. Maybe he thinks it's stolen. Maybe he thinks whatever, right? He doesn't like to see black people just enjoying life. I don't know about y'all, but I've traveled a good amount in my life. And I've noticed, not everywhere I've gone, but I've noticed I've been in places where I walk into places where it costs a little money to be in there. Maybe certain restaurants, certain hotels, you know what I mean? Even when I fly first class, I notice like Not all the time, not all the time. So I'm not saying it's just something. It's not. Honestly, I really don't care. I think it's funny, but it's a lot of looks that I get. Now I think for me, I gotta kind of put it also too because I'm tall. I got tattoos, right? But when somebody speaks to me, they probably don't think that whatever thought process they had of me, they may see me speak or see me interact with people and be like, oh, okay, he's actually like not what I thought he would be. You know what I mean? But I noticed in some of these places, like if you've ever flown first class, you know that like usually people when they fly first class, they usually by themselves. But I noticed like even like I remember this one time I was on a flight, to Denver. And I was flying from Texas to Denver. And I noticed when I sat down in my seat, it was a lady that wasn't sitting next to me, but she was sitting across from me in first class. She saw me, she sat down and she looked at me. So you ever look at somebody and y'all clearly make eye contact and you look away? I could still see her staring at me. Now I saw her looking at me when I came in on the first class, like, you know, because they have the boarding and boarding group 1, boarding group 2. So I was in the first boarding group. So I got on the flight and she saw me get up and she was kind of looking at me like, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe she looking at me because I am a pretty tall guy. But I know when I sat down, she just kept staring at me. And I'm like, look, I ain't even that popular yet. Man, you don't even know me for you to be looking like that. And that lady was probably like 50, 60. So you didn't think I was that probably cute. I mean, I'm probably not somebody that you'd even want to talk to. Because lady, you like 3 times my age. But I just noticed the way she was looking at me was just like, why are you around? Why do you belong here? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like I was making a mistake and she was trying to like, I wonder, does he know that this is for first class? I don't think I told you. Oh, no, I think I have told you, but I might have said it on TikTok, maybe not on YouTube. But I remember when I first moved into my apartment in Chicago. And it was just like the second day that I moved in, y'all. This is the second day that I moved in. I remember this vividly. I was walking downstairs into my apartment, and in my apartment, you have the main entrance where you can walk into, where like guests and if you live there, you can still walk through there, like deliveries or whatever. And they have a residential only entrance, and this residential only entrance is where, you know, obviously if you live there, you can go there, but you have to have your key fob. So I had my key fob. So as I'm walking, this is the second day I lived in this apartment. As I'm walking to my little residential only area where it's just the elevators, you can go up to your apartment. I had a bag of food in my hand, right? And when I was going into my apartment, I was trying to grab my key fob because it was in my pocket, but I saw a woman behind me walk up. So she put her key fob on there, and obviously I could go right in. And as I walked in behind her, she was just like, "Oh, hi, the deliveries and the delivery side is at the downstairs at the other entrance." And I'm like, "Oh, ma'am, I live here." And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I just didn't know. I saw you with the food." I'm like, If you would have saw me as a white man or a white woman who holding a bag of food, you wouldn't have said something. So even though it's not in a place of malice like this dude, I think he's coming from a place of malice. She was very surprised to see somebody that was like, I moved to Chicago when I was, 23? I don't remember the exact age I was when I moved to Chicago, but, and I was in a pretty nice apartment. I was in a downtown apartment, high rise. I had a balcony. You could see the whole city from my apartment, or at least a good portion of the city, right on the river. I stayed in River North. And you can see the river, you can see all like the skyscrapers and everything. It's a pretty nice apartment building. It's one of actually the most historical buildings in Chicago, at least one of them. And I was just like, I think that's the first time I'd experienced this. And I was the only black person that lived in this building. Actually, no, I lied. I think it was maybe like one other person, but they was older. They was like 50, 60. But to see somebody that was like 23, that was tall, that lived in this apartment, and I think I had on like some jogger pants and a hoodie or something, and some slides and some socks. So I probably to her look like, oh, you're one of the blacks that deliver my avocado toast and my smoothie in the morning. Like, no, bitch, I live here. Now get out my face. That's what I could have said, but I killed her with grace. Oh no, ma'am, I live here, but I appreciate it. And I went up to my apartment. And that's just what it was. But it's just funny because they just don't think that we should be in places like them. Some of them don't believe that, and they're so surprised when they see that we don't operate in the stereotypical way that they would think that we operate in. And this not only exists in, places like that, like I said, restaurants, you go to certain airports. If you able to like afford certain things, or you've been in certain places, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So y'all know how that go. But yeah, imagine being in the health field dealing with racist people. We got to care for them. I know that's tough. I feel like their ancestors lived through them. You can see it. Yes, I've been stared at in first class. Like, why are you sitting in the first class? That happened to me numerous times. Yeah. Because whites are jealous and they use black people as a measuring stick. If you're doing better than them, they get pissed. In their reality, we've never supposed to have anything good or high class. Yep. They do me in first class too. Lady Stewart touched my waves well before y'all was born. Touched your waves? I would have sued for sexual harassment and got some money out of her ass. She probably thought you was a professional athlete. I mean, maybe. No, she didn't. Well, maybe the lady on the plane. Possibly. Maybe the lady on the plane felt like that in Neary, but what I got from it is like, hey, Don Quavius, why are you around me? I don't know. That's what I got from it. That's how I felt. That's exactly how I see my interaction in the Range Rover going, just like that. It's none of his business how much the car costs. He wants to know how he can afford the car. Yeah. Difference between us and them is merit. Merit got us here. A lot of us aren't trust fund babies, right? And a lot of us got land stolen back in the day and got assets stolen back in the day. So everything that we've been able to get, we've got it strictly off of, you just said, merit, hard work, effort, and grind. A lot of them have had generational, wealth that's been, passed down from generation to generation. We've had to start from ground zero, less than ground zero, actually. So good point, luxury. But that's it. That's all I got for reactions for today, y'all. If y'all enjoyed the live, man, if y'all enjoyed these reactions, man, please show love to the live, man. Donate, tip the host. We got 3 donos today. It's kind of slow today. YC, thank you for the $20. Sean, thank you for the $20. Sunflower, thank you for the $25. I appreciate the donos from y'all, man. If y'all are enjoying the live, man, if you guys enjoy the reactions and the breakdowns, show love to the live, man. Donate to the live. We had I think we only had 65 for the day. Just kind of low. Not kind of low, very low for us. But if you are enjoying the content, if you're liking what you're hearing, man, donate to the live, man. Show love to the live. Tip the host. I'm gonna respond to some of these chats a little bit, and yeah, we probably gonna call it for the day, y'all. It's a little slow today. Y'all know me. I stay on if we get some love and support. I was gonna do the dating show, but it's kind of slow today. I still appreciate y'all being here though. Nobody was there with her. I had a whole black staff. Okay, I think she's still in the past. Honestly, they do be thinking many of us are athletes, especially with someone of your stature. And anytime I've been asked if I was an athlete, I always tell them no. When they be like, I've had people ask me like, oh, did you play like out in public? Like, oh, did you play whether they black or white? I don't care. Did you play sports in college? Like, if we talking about something, and like, I went to college. Oh, did you play sports? No, I didn't play sports. I just went to school. I just studied. Like I always, because then they'll try to say like, okay, the only reason why you were able to even get into college or have any type of so-called intellect is because you're just big and you're just a big, strong, fast. That's how a lot of them think. So nope. I'm very unathletic. Just I'm a nerd. I like to tell them I'm a nerd. I'm gonna start saying that now. I don't say I'm a nerd, but I'm gonna just from now on, if they ask like, oh no, I was just a nerd. I'm a nerd. Like, oh, okay. These folks used to drive by my grandmother's house as if it was being built and wonder how she could afford to have a house built. This was in the 40s. How much you need for the dating show? I'm in a real judgmental mood. Judgmental mood is crazy. Well, usually I like to hit the goal on YouTube, but I mean, if we can get to like, we had 65 right now, so we can get to like, I don't know, maybe 350. That'd be great. But it got to be collective, not all on one person. That's a lot. And I think how many people in the chat right now? Oh, shout out to who is this? Andrea sent you $70. I didn't want to compete with Saturday Live Intense. Andrea, thank you for the $70 donation. Thank you so much, Andrea, for the $70 donation. And look, I don't know who that was. I've never seen a person that was gifting before. I've never seen them. They was just wilding out. I'm gonna be honest with you. They was wilding out that day. Look, again, like I said, I've never seen them in my life ever. They was wilding, but I had to keep it cordial because she still was gifting at the end of the day. But I had to kind of check her a little bit though. Andrea, thank you for the $70 donation, y'all. Can we get a WA in the chat for Andrea? Andrea, thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate you, Andrea. Shout out to Andrea. Andrea always coming in and showing me love too. It was intense on Saturday, but we had a good show Saturday, and is it done uploading to Patreon right now? I should have uploaded it yesterday for y'all. It's being processed right now, y'all, so it'll be on Patreon at any second. Y'all gonna see the notification. And matter of fact, while we here, I'm about to post a video for y'all right now. I'm about to post a video for y'all literally right now. Let me go to my private videos. I got a lot of videos that we gotta post soon, man. Where is that? Where is that? I just posted the video just now, y'all. So when y'all get some time, shit, y'all can leave here and go watch it and come back. Y'all got something to watch, man. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you so much, love. I'll pledge 150 if y'all chip in. Keep this show going. Yeah, most definitely, man. That'll be great, y'all. Let's try to get to this goal, man. For real. W Andrea. Andrea just sent 70, so she definitely pledged it for sure. Thank you though, man. That'll be great. That's love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Luxury, shout out to Andrea, shout out to all the donos, man. I appreciate all y'all. Whether it's $1, $1,000, I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all don't owe me nothing. Yo, Aunt, what should a teenage black kid do if he's cool with white boys who try to crack racist jokes? Should he fight them or cut them off? Well, the thing is, you got to think strategically, because if you fight them, at the end of the day, you're gonna, first of all, and at the end of the day, they're gonna look at us any type of negative light anyway. But if you fight them, you already kind of pushing a stereotypical way that they feel about us anyway. But if you fight them, you are the bad guy. At the end of the day, you can be the bad guy to their parents. You can be the bad guy to the police when they call them. So fighting them is not I think you should fight if you have to defend yourself physically. I'm not the type of person, I'm gonna tell you, I talked about it before. I'm not the type of person that's finna hear the N-word and then I'm finna fight you. Because if first of all, like, it don't even be worth fighting you. Why would I beat your ass because you said the N-word to me? I'm not even about to let you have that power over me. You feel me? I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. I'm gonna just match your energy. I said the same thing about like a lot of Latinos. I made this video talking about a lot of Latinos, like they be in barbershops or they be saying like, what's up? What's up? They say it because they trying to be like, they want to be cool and down with the blacks. But for me, it's a racial slur. To me, at the end of the day, it's a racial slur, regardless of how you want to, even though it might not be used in that context, it's still a racial slur. So if Jose want to say, what's up, my nigga? What's up, my, what's up, my, what's up? And if you cool with that, then cool. That's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna match your energy, and I'm gonna let them get emotional. I'm gonna let them lose their mind. I'm gonna let them get out of character, and then I'm gonna beat your ass. That's how I view it. So I'm not about to be the one that's finna just, oh, you call me the N-word, now I'm finna risk my freedom. I'm not risking my freedom over a 5'2" Mexican. What I look like? Or I'm about to go to jail because I done punched your nose in the back of your head. Now you sniffing from the back. I'm not about to lose my freedom over you. You feel me? I think it's dumb. I got too much going on. I got too many things to lose for me to risk my freedom because I heard a word I didn't like. I'm going to match your energy and I'm going to let you get out of character. And then we just going to have to get down. And at that point, now I got a defense. Once I do beat you, now I got a defense that you swung on me first. So that's the way I look at it. So I wouldn't tell you, yeah, he called you the N-word, beat him up. Now, if you're getting bullied and you getting threatened that you physical, then I would tell you to do something like that because you got to defend yourself at the end of the day. But you got to think smart and strategically. Everything can't just be you hear the N-word, spaz out, because now you putting a lot of things in, you know, in a negative place. I don't even hang with other groups like that if I'm outnumbered, to be honest. Me neither. I would say when I was in college, it was different because I went to PWIs. So I had white friends, you know what I'm saying? My roommate was white and he was cool. That's still my guy to this day. His name was Nick Haynes. He was cool. But yeah, I would say I didn't do too much. I will say that. YC, again, bro, thank you for the $150 dono, man. That's love. I appreciate you, my boy. Thank you, bro. Shout out to YC, man. YC be showing all type of crazy love, man. I appreciate you, my boy. And Sean. Love y'all, man. What's the purpose of being friends with them if it isn't for business acquaintances? Well, I will say, Julie, like I know some of y'all might disagree with this, but all people are not the same, right? I know some cool white people. I know some cool Africans. I know some cool Caribbeans. I know some cool Mexicans. I know some cool everybody. It's always a few out of you know, the tethers that you can actually be cool with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not a monolith. Everybody's not the same. On my channel, when I talk negatively about maybe a certain person, or it's people that are like them and then them specifically. And I always make that notion. If y'all watch my videos, I always say it's not all Africans or Caribbeans. It's just the tethers. Right? I know some cool ass Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, that in like went out of their way for me and they didn't have to. So, and actually personal situations I've been through in my life. So for me, it's I'm not about to just, oh, you white, so I can't be your friend. No, we could be friends, but it's going to be a certain boundary. It's going to be a certain respect. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think all people are the same.
Red 6 tipped $20. Keep up with the good content.
Red Six, thank you for the $20 dono. He said, keep up with the good content. I appreciate that, Red Six. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but I appreciate you, Red Six. I'm assuming you a guy. Shout out to Red Six, man. And I got you. I got you, Red Six.